The fishing news is brought to you by Okuma.
Hi there, Toby Lapinski for the New England edition of the Fisherman Magazine with this week's web video fishing forecast for New England. Well, finally got some nice weather here. As you can see, it's bright, shiny, sun's out. Some places in New England supposedly we're hitting over 70 degrees midweek here, down along the coast here in Connecticut. I don't think it quite got that warm, but it's still a beautiful day here nonetheless. Looking forward to the weekend ahead. We have the Springfield Sportsmen show at the Big-E Fairgrounds, running Friday through Sunday. That's February 23rd, 24th, 25th. It's a great list of both hunting and fishing seminars throughout the weekend, as well as 2 buildings filled with guides, captains, outfitters, and more. Now you can find the Fisherman Magazine at our usual spot. It's booth number 408 in the Better Living Center. Be sure to stop by and say hi and take advantage of our great free offers to go along with all your subscription needs. I hope to see you there. All right, moving on into the fishing. As I said, we've got some beautiful weather here, but unfortunately, it's hurting ice fishing. Obviously, this kind of 50, 60, 70 degree weather is not conducive to fishable ice, but while we've lost most of the hard water along the coast and southern New England out on the Cape, you just got to take a little bit of a drive north or inland to the west, and it'll put you on top of some very fishable ice as well as some really good action. This past weekend, for example, was the Easthampton Rod Gun Club's annual Winter Ice Fishing Derby at the Oxbow up in Northampton, Massachusetts, off the Connecticut River. And some big fish were entered, like Bob Barsalou's 14 3/4 pound pike, which earned him second place in the Derby. Congrats on that awesome pike. Let's see, cod bite off of Block Island remains tough at best, with the boats only finding a few fish here and there. But this warm weather has captains and anglers chomping at the bit to get back out. Unfortunately, despite having beautiful sunny days, it has come with some wind, which has been really keeping a lot of the boats tied to the docks most of the time. And like I said, when they've been getting out, they've been sometimes marking a ton of fish that don't really want to put the feed on, or even having a tough time in some places locating those fish. But you know what? Nonetheless, we've got a couple of good days at the end of this week into the beginning of the weekend. Look fishable, so it is always worth a shot. Getting out there, you never know when those fish are going to turn back on. But on a positive note, holdover striped bass action really ramped up the last week and a half or so due to this beautiful warm weather as well as the rains. Anglers fishing both day and night have been connecting with fish up into the 40-inch class. Large soft plastics, like Joe Bag's Freedom Fish, the Hoosie Fish by Housatonic Lure Company, Plum Island Swim Baits, Mondos, on all these, rigged on jig heads, have been producing some of the better fish, as they always seem to do in the winter months. And if you're looking to get in on this fishery, you've never done it before, or if you just want to hone up your skills, if you've been at it for a while, the March issue of the New England edition of the Fisherman Magazine is out this week. And we have an excellent article not only targeting holdover striped bass, but also some tips on getting away from the crowds and finding your own bite. Be sure to check it out. You can find it online, in your local newsstand, in your mailbox if you got a subscription, or come on out to Springfield over the weekend, see us, and get yourself a free copy. Well, there you have it. I'm Toby Lapinski for the New England edition of the Fisherman Magazine, wishing you tight lines if you head out onto the water this weekend.
The fishing news is brought to you by Okuma.